What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Jay Brown here, and I am going to talk about today the secret sauce that we use to help individuals find the perfect relationship match. And the reason why I'm doing this video is because we have an immersion, a weekend immersion that's coming up January 24th and 25th in San Diego. And for those that are interested in attending that immersion, the question has been coming up, what is it that you guys are actually doing to help an individual find the perfect relationship match? Valid question, right? Because before you plop down any money, you want to know that you're going to get in exchange for that money the thing that you're looking for. And for those that are coming to this event, they want to know, how is it that you're going to help me find my perfect relationship match? So without further ado, let me get into what that secret sauce is. Okay, so our secret sauce is very simply about creating the right environment. And let me share with you what I mean by that. And I want to use the example of a flower to help really deliver this message and communicate what it is that is a really valuable thing to understand and to know about how you would go about creating your perfect relationship match, okay? So with a flower, when you give it the right environment, you can help that flower grow to its fullest potential, right? What does the right environment look like? The right environment looks like, really good soil, right? Giving it the right pot, the right room inside of that pot to grow, giving it the right amount of water, giving it the right amount of attention and care, giving it, a space to receive sunlight. Like all of these different elements are needed in order for that flower to grow into its fullest potential, right? But if you don't give it the right environment, then you significantly reduce its chances of reaching its fullest potential. And if it doesn't reach its fullest potential, then it can't shine really bright, in its flower bed and provide the joy that comes from being able to witness and experience a really beautiful flower. And I'm using this as a metaphor for what I'm sharing with you in terms of what is the secret sauce that we use, because human beings are very similar to flowers in that in order for a human being to reach its fullest potential, it also needs a great environment to do that. Not always, but creating the right environment for that human being is going to trigger a number of things. And the thing that we want to key in on to trigger within an individual with the right environment is a higher state of consciousness, or triggering the genius state, the most intelligent version of a human being, is what we are doing inside of Soul Connected. So in a higher state of consciousness, you can mitigate against your limiting beliefs, because everyone has them, your emotional disturbances, whether it be anger or stress or fear or worry or doubt, right? We all have that because we're human beings. But when you're in a higher state of consciousness, it's easier to become aware that you are actually experiencing those emotional disturbances or your trauma. And with awareness, you can actually then make really intelligent choices of how to navigate whatever internal experience that you're having emotionally, and also how to navigate what's happening to you externally. If someone else is, having an emotional disturbance and acting from that place, you can connect with them, but it's harder to do that when you're in a lower state of consciousness. And so what we're doing at Soul Connected, and what actually I've been doing for years and studying for years, is learning how to create a environment that allows for an individual to reach higher states of consciousness. So when you come to a Soul Connected experience, one of the things that you will witness and you will be a part of is a set of activities and exercises that you're doing with facilitators, with partners and whatnot, that are designed to activate higher states of consciousness. And when you do that, the end result and the benefit of it is, number one, you get to see within yourself what are the things that you have been doing that have been blocking you from actually creating the relationship that you desire. Because that's what happens when you're in higher state of consciousness. You get to see your blind spots more clearly. And you get to tap into a level of intelligence that, call it divine intelligence, spirit, the universe. When you're in higher states of consciousness, you're more connected to this intelligence, which will enable you to be guided into doing the right things, taking the right actions to create the type of experience that you want in your relationships. And so this is one of the core things that is really important for any individual when it comes to finding the perfect relationship match, is that, a lot of it has to do with what are your own limiting belief systems, your emotional disturbances that create really shitty interactions, and really understanding what those things are. And one of the greatest ways to do that is to put yourself in higher states of consciousness. And if you're one of those that doesn't want to do the ayahuasca, the mushrooms, the LSD, or any of that, well, there's other alternatives. One of those alternatives is coming to a soul-connected immersion, being with like-minded people that understand this dynamic and that are willing to play together to create the right environment for each other to see within themselves what are the things that is blocking them from creating the right relationship that they desire, and also being able to come into a space where everyone is interested in finding a partner and being able to operate from a place of relaxation and comfort and love and confidence. So that's what we are using as a secret sauce, and come to our next Soul Connected event to experience it. It's happening January 24th and 25th in San Diego. Go to our website, getsoulconnected.com for all the details, and we'll see you there.